you 5D chest yourself.
So look, this is what I wanted to see. It gives them a much more stable carry in the top lane that they can play with this Twisted Fate, and now you've still got the Gragas who can go for the more disengaged style in the bot lane. So Zika has multitudes of different options that he can play with here.
We are on to the riff for game 1 of today. Double Spellbook is the one thing that pops out for me for BLG, and realistically kind of standard all around everywhere else. So overall, we're going to see a lot of utility used in that solo lane up top. Yeah, looking back towards BLG back in 2019, I know it's a far and away memory at this stage, but they were considered the LCK team in LPL. They were the team that were considered very slow, calm, calculated. Of course, that was back when they had Kingen in the top shows that how is this, BLG lineup going to work out? As I say that, though, bot lane forcing the flash out of Rat, and the Ignite does go down as well. So overall, good start here for the BLG bot lane.
Yeah, I think as well, this is actually a pretty decent start from BLG. So,
and like you said, with the extra pressure, you got Meteor being able to solo out this dragon, being able to pick up a small objective, and those are the small little things that you wanted to see coming out from this BLG lineup, of just getting an advantage, moving forward, plus with that ward,
catching people unaware, especially as you can see ZS here, he's pushed pretty heavily under the tower, so even Hacker's up here kind of going, all right, we're going to make sure you can get this away from the danger zone that you're in right now.
Oh, BLG flashing away, realized that he was in between a rock and an Ornn, and that is not a place you want to be, generally speaking. Zika with his fancy feet trying to just dodge away, will probably have to use his own flash. The flay comes in, the hook goes a million miles away. Zika taking down though, and he will fall. First blood. Chelsea missed the hook, but had the Ignite.
And this is classic E-Star. This is what we were talking about, was not having Chelsea
danger on him whatsoever. Now has his chilling smite available to him, while the challenging smite as well. Oh, explosive cast using the bot side. They've caught out the Xayah. Beautiful play there from Mark. He gets the kill, and he deserves it.
And that's, yeah. What's a synonym of pain?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. For more dots.
I bet they're great at Scrabble.
Oh yeah, like the best. We can see now Hacker with that Gale Force able to kind of aggress onto Aiming, forcing out his heal. He is ticking down, and that is the damage, the power you get with the challenging smite and the Gale Force.
Shots off, you already get some damage, and then you can use your E as an auto attack resource.
That was a frame perfect cleanse, but it does not matter for Irma. He will fall nonetheless. He actually cleansed the stun and the exhaust in one swift blow.
And you want BLG mid because he can find these big flanks.
Yeah, BLG is on the flank. There is the explosive cast. Only lands onto ZS though, and he doesn't really do much with it. They flash it on top of the Graves, who gets the steal. That is a 100% stolen dragon for E-Stars, and they get the kill on the jungler. BLG can't get in on top of this fight. They're perfectly set up, but now he's stunned up, and that's a double kill for the Xayah. Oh, disaster for BLG, but elation for E-Stars. They get everything.
And they can get the Rift Herald here as well. Keep some people mid, get this tower, grab everything. The objectives all go in favor of E-Star. This was the big thing that I wanted to point out at the start of the show was BLG, the players on this roster can struggle when it looks towards engages. Marks whiffs that cast, gets the follow-up, but they're
going to be moving towards that second item, and you can see now Rat now being the focus. They have got the Destiny, they use the Killer Instinct as well, but they can't finish it off, and this is starting to look a bit rocky from the side of BLG. They're making a couple of desperate plays already.
And this is really surprising, because the thing about BLG...
Nope, don't think they're going to be able to get anything. Everyone should be backing away. As I said, Hacker fancies himself a little bit of a 1v1 versus Mark. And in fairness, as we said, he's the very high DPS Graves, and gets about 90% of his health off.
And you've got inside track here as E-Star. Go towards this turret in the mids.
We talked about this privately when we were setting up for today's games, is that this is kind of down to how the jungle camps work, and if you just hard farm, and actually as I say that, they are going to try and just catch out Rat. Does have a beautiful blade call though, and gets everybody stunned up. He will eventually fall. Do they have enough damage though to put Mark out of his misery? Yes, they do. Another hook goes down onto BLG, who gets deleted as well. What looked like a BLG play ends up going in favor of E-Star.
And a beautiful play from Rat to set that all up. It was actually going to hold on to Chelsea.
Oh, flash hook misses, but they do get the flay down onto Meteor. He might have to use his Ragnarok. Not quite yet, but the Destiny does come in. The Killer Instinct on top of Hacker. He has to flash away. One more auto attack is not enough. There's the Ornn, though, trying to catch out Meteor. They have got Bew, but he's not in the best of position to go for a full engage.
Do that better. If you are all grouped here as BLG for this fight, E-Star should, in theory, have the better opportunity.
Oh, Bew. Gets exhausted, but gets away from the initial knockup. Now they use the Ornn Horn. They're trying to just 100% kill him off. Good Zhonya's to delay for time as the rest of BLG are here. He flashes away, keeps himself his life. 3 ultimates used, and Bew is still alive. They, however, have lost pressure on this Dragon Pit, and it feels like they might have to just try to go back for it. They are maybe looking for a teleport flank, but teleport flank even, but it's going to be a little bit difficult now that the Dragon's gone down. That is triple Infernal available and given over to the side of E-Stars. They're still looking, they're still pushing for it. The TP came in, but
what doesn't say that? Jesus, Chelsea, that was
cast a curse, man. Cast a curse.
Didn't get punished.
Didn't get punished, but Rat has to use his own Featherstorm to try and keep himself alive. TP coming in from the Ornn Horn blown to try and keep everybody in locked up. Ragnarok popped to stop the Olaf from getting locked up himself. There's the ult engage, and Kennen unfortunately gets deleted, but the health bars are so low. The stopwatches that we mentioned 3 or 4 minutes ago come into play for E-Stars. The massive scatter the week is huge across the entire team of BLG, and Irma pushes everybody away. Don't have a flash or heal on aiming, so you can't even keep him that safe. And as I say that, the Ornn Horn is used. Mark goes up, and with nowhere to go, he is down and dead. This just feels like BLG, they overstep, they get punished, and the E-Stars are there to just absolutely capitalize.
And this is really strong from E-Stars.
Like fourth, I'd say, in the LPL, is interchangeable. There could, I actually made the call that there could be one series that separates 13th, or even 13th from like 4th. Basically, I said I was like, look, you could go if you win one more extra series, you could be in playoffs. If you don't, you're not. That's the difference this could make, and we're seeing it here. E-Stars, a lot of people kind of ripped up the worry we had coming into the series of would these pieces fit, would they work and form a full picture, and it doesn't look like it right now.
And this is what makes the LPL so exciting. But E-Star trying to catch Bew.
Oh, then they will catch him. Flash to get the flay off. Hook goes wide, but he's got no more Zhonya's left. Rat with his QSS keeping himself alive. They flash in on top of Meteor. Theirs is just all E-Stars all the time. BLG just haven't... Every time BLG try to even sniff at something, E-Stars say no, and they immediately shut it down.
And now they can just turn back over towards this Baron area. Now, a lot of ultimates used on the side of E-Star, but still, with how tanky ZS is, they can just look to take back control here if BLG try to contest them. Maybe Meteor with the Miracle Steal, but he's not here.
Are we watching LCK? Did we get the wrong broadcast? But overall, E-Star is still trying to push in. They're just trying to, as you said, take it as slowly as possible. With Chelsea looking so damn good on this thresh, it's very, very difficult for them to put a foot wrong.
Oh, that's a cast, though.
As I say that is a cast, but the cannon is denied immediately. Mark got a semi-decent...
And they're going to crack over his face once again.
Yep, again, just going through the motions, trying to keep it as textbook as possible. Don't leave anything up to chance. You have an opportunity to take this first game, to get your momentum rolling in this 2021 spring split. Don't want to throw it away right now, because there is a world, there always is, a world where BLG find that... Now the Elder Drake has been spawned. The Super Minions, they are now going to start. All you have to do is delay of your E-Stars. The Super Minions will do your job for you. This is very much the ticking clock for BLG. They have to make something happen. Flash is available for Bew, and you can see him trying to get behind the Dragon Pit, but they just don't want to get caught out by Irma Syndra. He's perfectly positioned on top of that ramp to keep them all away. Needs to be so careful. They're going to go in, but nothing for you, Ken and Bew. You will die. So will the Olaf. This is almost certainly the game. Your 3v5. The minions are laying siege to your base. It's just a death by 1,000 cuts here for BLG as they're just trying to survive. But everything's going in favor of E-Star, and they're going to be able to clean up all of these kills. No problem whatsoever. Shouty will die in the end as aiming is on the Kai'Sa. Zika being forced back all the way into the enemy jungle. But look at the base. Look at the minimap. It's a sea of blue. There's nothing they can do, and they're just losing towers, and nobody's in the base. The game is over. This is it. They're the Minions. Minions are going to do it.
Slash dance. That's all you got to do here is walk into the place, hit that slash dance, and but look, they will finish this off. Zika here just to watch his base go to towers.
That was a slow Emphasis on slow, but methodical win from E-Stars. They felt in control. They didn't let anything